Manifeste 2012 is the new June rendezvous at Ircam that combines a festival and a multidisciplinary academy in a single event. Founded in 1977 by Claude Samuel, the Manifeste Academy finds itself, via Manifeste 2012, in a new geographic and institutional context that opens up new perspectives. This year, the Academy Manifeste invited 3 renowned composers to accompany the work of young composers and performers and to make their own works better known to the younger generations of young composers. For the year 2012, the invited composer professors were the French composer Philippe Manoury, the Italian composer Luca Francesconi, and the Belgian composer and choreographer Thierry Demey. Obviously, music cannot exist without performers. This is why the Manifeste Academy welcomed renowned performers such as the singer Christian Olze, the pianist Pierre-Laurent Aimard and Sébastien Vichard, the cellist Pierre Strauch, all 3 from the Ensemble Intercontemporain. The Paris-based Ensemble Intercontemporain, conducted by Pascal Roffet, the English string quartet of Irving Arditi, based in London, the International Ensemble Académie Moderne, based in Frankfurt, conducted by Thomas Hades, and the vocal ensemble Les Cris de Paris, conducted by Geoffroy Jourdain. All of these ensembles created an environment of unusual richness for the performance of the works by the emerging generations of young composers. Wishing to add an innovative artistic aspect where several disciplines interact and enrich each other mutually, the Manifeste Academy welcomed the Zoo Dance Company of Thomas Auert in the context of the In Vivo Dance Project. The world of theater was also present via the work of young directors brought together by the Comédie du Reims and Ludovic Lagarde in the context of the In Vivo Theater Project. This rich and varied program attracted 280 candidates, from which the Manifeste Academy jury selected 55 students from more than 12 countries and 5 continents. Musical composition occupied a special place during the activities of the Academy. Accompanied by the invited composers, the young composers participated in the reading and rehearsal sessions of their works, written with and without electronics, and performed by the invited ensembles. During these composing workshops, the young composers acquired precious experience that allowed them to perfect their writing skills for voice and instruments thanks to their interaction with the performers. These sessions also allowed them to master the specific difficulties of writing for electronics. All of this took place in a highly professional and demanding context. The Manifeste Academy was also a special moment for the premiere of works by the students of the Ircam 2 Cursus program, a program for composition and computer music. Mastering the contemporary repertoire is an essential step in the training of young performers today. During the Academy, young pianists, singers, cellists, quartets, as well as a group of students enrolled in the Advanced Performance Diploma of the Paris Conservatory, worked on classic contemporary works by composers such as Anton Webern, Yannis Xenakis, Georgi Ligeti, Pierre Boulez, Helmut Lachenmann, and Wolfgang Riem. The young performers also worked on compositions for instruments and electronics called mixed works. This type of work is a specificity of Ircam that favors not the separation of acoustic composition and electroacoustic composition, but on the contrary, favors their fusion and interaction. This choice was motivated by the desire to integrate the musical gesture of the performer in order to establish a dialogue with the electronics. This choice was also motivated by the desire to maintain a link with the world of traditional instrumental performance. Thus, the young soloists of the Paris Conservatory, in association with sound engineers and computer musicians from Ircam, learned and performed in public recent works by composers such as Marco Stroppa, Philippe Manoury, Louis Naon, and Pierre Boulez. The interaction between artistic disciplines was a special moment during the Academy and the source of surprising innovations found in the musical and choreographic works created. Supervised by Thomas Auert and by Thierry Demey, the young composers of the Academy and the Cursus 1 program for composition and computer music created works where improvisation and live electronics were mixed together in the context of the workshops on electronic composition for choreographic works. The young directors from the Comédie du Reims, supported by actors and technicians, presented the result of 1 year of research involving the metamorphosis of the voice and space. The Ircam Academy is an emblematic example of the activities of the European Ulysses Network aimed at supporting young artistic musical creation. The Ulysses Network is made up of 15 partners from 14 countries and benefits from the invaluable support of the Culture Program of the European Commission. The ambition of the Ulysses Network is to federate the action of European partners who are committed to finding, supporting, and promoting the emerging generations of young composers. This innovative network of academies, as well as the support and diffusion programs linked to ensembles and festivals, offer young artists structured paths that take advantage of the diverse and complementary experiences available in the network. Thanks to its European dimension, the network breaks up the isolation between learning centers while increasing exposure to new audiences. The network chose the name Ulysses, an emblematic European figure who embarked on a symbolic journey embodied in concrete human and artistic adventures. Like the grand European tour of the 18th century artists who visited the workshops of their masters to study with them, the journey of the young artist within the Ulysses Network allows him or her to take advantage of a unique professional experience. The venues within the network serve to make up the various steps to perfect his or her artistic competence, to benefit from the support of composers and performers of international stature, to experiment with new paths, to make their works known, to meet new audiences, and finally to build a professional network. The 2012 Ircam Academy was a rich and promising moment during which, for a short time, were mingled the paths of young composers and performers.
Au moral comme au physique, j'ai toujours eu la sensation du gouffre. Non seulement du gouffre du sommeil, mais du gouffre de l'action, du rêve, du souvenir, du désir, du regret, du remords, du beau, du nombre. J'ai cultivé mon hystérie avec jouissance et terreur. Maintenant, j'ai toujours le vertige. Et aujourd'hui, 1er juillet 2012, j'ai subi un singulier avertissement. J'ai senti passer sur moi le vent de l'imbécilité.